Good evening. Thank you for being here. A high school class from Edmonton will head home to the Alberta capital with a whole new appreciation for the term hands-on learning. Their field trip to Bamfield went horribly wrong this week when the bus they were in got stuck in a culvert. They never did make it to Bamfield or the Marine Sciences Centre. Instead, the grade 12 students got a crash course in wilderness survival, road building, and tree chopping. A-News caught up with the class in Lake Cowichan today. Astrid Braunschmidt joins us now with their amazing story. Astrid.
Well, those details, Hudson, certainly sound dramatic, but the teacher chaperones and the bus driver insist that the story of so-called survival is not nearly as sensational as it sounds. After rationing trail mix and granola bars, a meal at the country grocer in Lake Cowichan is a treat. They may laugh now, but the class of 2011 from Edmonton's Tempo School is glad to be back on solid ground after their field trip went horribly wrong. The class was supposed to fly from Victoria to Bamfield Sunday, but fog forced a change of plans. They hired a bus, but a wrong turn on a rough logging road, and their bus got stuck in a culvert in the middle of Vancouver Island's backcountry in the dark of night, out of cell phone range.
When the culvert gave way, the bus was resting on its body and the wheels hanging in the air. So.
At first light Monday, their heroic bus driver rode his bike 40 kilometers to get help.
And found a road foreman in his pickup, and he had a machine within about 10 kilometers of us. It took the machine four or 5 hours to get into us, and they rebuilt the culvert. We drove out and we came back to Lake Cowichan.
Parents unable to reach their kids feared the worst.
Scared, hoping we find them, just like any other parents.
Like we have a couple from St. Albert that's been missing for how long? I know how they feel.
Within a few hours of the worrisome news, relief when Port Alberni RCMP reassured everyone that the class was safe.
Absolutely scared, yeah. Although I like to feel that I kept a brave front.
It was fun. It was fun. Exciting.
All smiles now as they board their beaten-up bus. Tonight, the teachers chalk it up to a good experience.
Little road building and
little tree demolition.
Little tree chopping.
Many of these students haven't been camping before, so they were really new to this kind of experience. So they just were amazing. They didn't complain, they weren't scared. Some of them even thought it was fun.
And little did we know what was going on in the rest of the world about us. Everyone was so scared about us.
No fear here. The class will be on the island for the next 2 days. Lesson plans have changed, but everyone agrees this was a West Coast learning experience the teens will never forget. Now, if there is one lesson that the school learned and all of these students, they've learned that cell phones aren't quite as reliable as everyone expected them to be. So the headmaster of Tempo School says there will be a new policy that will require all teacher chaperones to carry a satellite phone so that those lines of communication remain open. Tonight, the class is staying in a Victoria hotel, and they will tour around the South Island, Hudson, sticking to the main paved routes. And on Thursday evening, they'll fly home to Edmonton from Comox.
All right, quite an adventure, Astrid.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.